Hello, today we're going to work on lesson 24 and we're going to first work on mental math. So this is a review from last week's, but just in case you guys forgot it, I'll just go over it again. So let's go over it. So let's look at the example. It says Jenny saw 43 blue birds. She saw 25 red birds. How many birds did she see altogether? So it says here is a way to add 43 and 25 in your head. And adding in your head is called mental math. So we have to add these numbers in our head. And it says think. Add the tens first. So we have to add the tens first. So 40 and 20. So 40 and 20 is 60. And we have to add the ones, which is 3 and 5. So 3 and 5, which is 8. So then add the sums. Now we have to add the sums. The sums from the tens and sums from the ones. So 60 plus 8 is 68. So the answer is 68. Let's look at number 1. So we have to use a mental math to find the sums, and we have to first add the tens, then add the ones, and lastly add the sums together. So since it might be kind of confusing, I'll try to write it at first, and then later I'll just try to explain it orally. But even though it's mental math, I'll just show you guys how to do it in the beginning. And also, if it's kind of hard for you guys, you can first try this method. Just write it down, and then when you get used to it, you can do it in your head. Then let's try it. So we have 33 plus 16. So we have 3 tens and 1 10 over here. So which means 30 plus 10, which is 40. And then we have to add the ones, which is 3 and 6. So 6 plus 3 is 9. Now we have to add the sums from the tens and sums from the ones. So 40 plus 9 is 49. So the answer for number 1 is going to be 49. Okay, then let's move on to this next page. For this one, I'll write less. So it's continued, the mental math. And let's try number 4 then. We have 48 plus 32. So we have to add the tens first. So 40 and 30, which is 70, right? So this is going to be the sum of the tens. And now we have to add the ones, 8 and 2. So 8 plus 2 is 10, right? So this is going to be the sum of the ones. The numbers from the ones place, right? So now we have to add them together. 70 plus 10 is going to be 80. So 80 is going to be the answer for number 4. Okay, so for this page, let's do one more question and then move on. So let's look at number 6 then. We have 37 plus 32. So for this one, I'll just do it orally. So we have 30 and 30. So 3 tens and 3 tens, which is 30 plus 30, which is 60, right? And then now we have to add the numbers from the ones place, which is 7 and 2. And 7 plus 2 is 9. So now we have to add 60 and 9, which is 60 plus 9 is 69, right? So 69 is going to be the answer for number 6. So like what I did here, you can first write it down if you're not used to it, and then you can try to do it mentally. And then let's move on to this page. So we have mental matching. So it says match each math story to the mental math method. So the mental math method that we did is just like this one. So just like adding the tens first, and then the ones, and then adding the sum of them together. The sum. Right, that's the mental math method. So it says the first one is already done for you. Then let's look at the one that's done. So let's see how we have to do this. So it says Lane has 69 pennies. Kara has 16 pennies. How many pennies are there in all? So let's look at the one that's matched. Right for this one. So it says 70 plus 15 is 85. So it's a whole different number. It looks like it's a whole different number, but this is a mental math method. So you have to look at it carefully, right? So we have 69 pennies and 16 pennies. So if we write this, if you have the tens first, it's 60 plus 10, which is 70. So this is going to be the sum of tens. And then we have to add 9 and 6, which is 15, right? So this is sum of ones. And then the answer is 85. Yes. So then let's look at, so either way, even though if we add these numbers or these numbers, it's going to give us the same answer, but this is the mental math method to make it easier, right? Then let's try number 3 then. It says Chris has 59 pennies, Kevin has 36 pennies. How many pennies are there in all? So we have to first try it. So 59 and 36. When we add the numbers, there might be an answer that's the same. That's why we have to do it, because there is same 95s and there is also 2 85s. So it might be something different, right? So we have to actually try it. Let's add the tens first then. So 5 and 3. So 5 tens and 3 tens. So 50 plus 30 is going to be 80. This is going to be the sum of tens. And we have to add the ones place. So 9 and 6, which is 15. It's going to be ones place, tens, and ones. And we have to now add the sums together. So 80 plus 15 is going to be 95. So let's find the one that's just like this. So 80 plus 15 equals 95. It's not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one. It's the last one. So 2 is going to be matched with the last one. Okay, thank you.